Bardic Cauldron, adventurers young and old, where daring adventures and terrible jokes are told. Welcome back, everyone, to our next session of Lost in Dreadspace. So excited for us to get started. The spring weather is here. Hopefully, going to warm up soon. But without further ado, and wasting any more of the time that we have together, let's go ahead and jump in to tonight's session with a brief recap from last time. At some point, I'll found a new bot that I was wanting to try, but I forgot to get it before the session, so we'll look into possibly getting a different bot. Not that I don't like Pancake, but I always like to have a backup just in case something bad happens. Go ahead and get that started. Last time on Lost in Dreadspace, as the party waited for the Mind Flayer to enter back inside this lab, as the Nautiloid ship approached, as our party was in its lair. Quick thinking from Lust, she went ahead and took the guys of the Sirlon that had been working with the Mind Flayer here, causing a quick and easy distraction for our friends to make their way out of the lab unseen and safe. Briefly, the party begins to leave before Lust gives a gift to the party, thinking that perhaps this might be something that helps them on their quest. They, in fact, get a map system of just this large system of planets and worlds that are in the same fate that they are. Realizing where they are and realizing that they are not the only ones. And that this could provide a way out of this place, now known to the players as Blutespur. As our party begins to plan, bringing Lust along as a uneasy alliance for the most part, but she will be latched onto the side of the Voidflyer, causing not indirectly helping the party, but taking a ride and possibly trying to find answers in the same directions that they just happen to be going. Strength in numbers, trying to survive. And this is when the party begins to do a quick scouting mission, trying to find any semblance of this Drow city. They are able to find what looked like a large Drow city within the tunnel system, as well as accidentally stumbling upon what seemed to be a dark red moon surrounded by colorful tints. Before the party could think or say otherwise, they left, heading back to Hastings' workshop, finding out that time had passed faster than they had expected. And so the plan begins. Before all is said and done with Blutespur, one thing must be done before leaving. The rescue of the first mate Koto, who still lies within the Drow city. And this is where we pick up. Now, the only thing I don't remember is, have you guys already had your long rest, or are you guys wrapping up this final evening before you guys make any attempt after at going after Koto.
I'm not sure. I think we took one.
I definitely think we took one prior to making any plans.
Okay, so you guys are still at the current moment just now probably finishing up your planning. Is there anything else as far as the planning goes that you all want to discuss with your crew, Hastefield, Harry Wynn, and Lust? These are everyone that is currently available here at the workshop.
I think I had asked Mark, being a construct and presumably of a very calculating mind, if he could figure out some correlation between the amount of time that we travel in the tunnels equals X amount of time outside. You could pin that down.
Okay. Mark, if you would like to go ahead, and I'll let you make a intelligence check.
Just a regular intelligence?
Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
19 is really good.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure where to really pinpoint a point of where of the correlation between traveling through the tunnels and traveling through the air. You do know with the 19, yep. I will say with the 19 you do know kind of where things may have shifted. You're pretty sure with a 19 that time wasn't any different until you guys headed towards the northeast, or where the space clowns were.
You just could be dying. You could be drowning.
Okay.
Time wasn't indifferent?
Meaning your trip to the from the hull to however long it took you guys to get to the Drow city, went completely fine, normal. The difference in time for you guys happened when you guys entered the area of the space clowns.
So the space clowns warp time.
Well,
Or the
another
round
reason
does.
to avoid them.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, we have more information. Yay.
And more of a reason to avoid the space clowns.
Absolutely.
I knew we kept you around for a reason, Mark.
I have my.
I don't really want to fight space clowns at the moment.
Let's don't say we didn't.
Let's don't say we didn't, okay? Because you didn't. Oh, beautiful.
There is one thing I would like to do with the crew before we leave, and that is decide where everyone is going to be when a fight breaks out.
Good job.
Okay. Manning what weapon?
Okay.
Guys, you won't believe it.
Is somebody listening to something in the background?
Almost.
If you want to turn it down just a little bit. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's look at our Damselfly. It's technically looks like the Dragonfly, but it's going to use the Damselfly stats just because I'm a lazy good for nothing. You can't do maps very well. Okay, so it takes 3 people to load the ballista. So you guys have currently for the most part, most of the time, Democra's going to be at the helm. So that leaves you with 8 people to assign a spot. If my math is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically, how it works is you've got the pilot, the captain, and then everyone else on the
Yeah. Which, at the current moment, you guys are without a captain at the moment.
I thought I was the captain.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
thought we elected Chuckla as
That's
captain.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Never mind. That's right. I completely forgot that. Okay, I need to put that thing. I had everything except that I just put your name next to Gunner because I figured you'd be handling either one of the weapons, but I must have looked over that. So that's my apology. So I've got that down now. Okay.
And I just want to double check. I wanted to double check too. I'm the backup pilot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I was trying to remember from last session.
yeah, it's one of those like, though you can go for a good long time, probably at least 12 hours. Using a Spelljammer helm does wear out the person flying it. So most of the time there's usually a pilot, then of course a co-pilot, or sometimes the captain will take over. But since the current moment, I think Shortla does not have any spellcasting.
I took a level in Artificer, so I
You
can cast one
did?
spell.
Okay.
But we decided to mark anyways.
Okay. Yeah. So you are
Cause I think it was something with like
cook.
Yeah, I think it was because of my intelligence score.
That's right.
Was
Because,
it-
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
With that
because
in mind,
you
I
had-
think you should be probably close to the Spelljammer helm just in case something happens.
Okay, I was gonna say either that or the Ballistica. I mean, I could be down below. That's not too far away from the helm.
No, it's not. It's literally
Just
the hatch. I believe
ladder.
is like
Yeah,
right.
it's like up a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want
I
me
was
to be
gonna
actually,
suggest the one
but if
that-
you want me to, yeah, I was gonna say if you want me to be in the pilot house, I'll stay in that area.
I was gonna say the closest thing would be what we used to aim the catapult.
That would be the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
closest
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So if you want to do that, if you
I
want to
guess
be
I
the
could
one,
do that.
Yeah, if you want to be the one to aim it, because it does. Yeah, because one person has to aim it. All right, let's see.
And where's Rez gonna be?
Rez,
Yes.
where do you want to be?
Oh, that's a good question. I can man one of the guns.
Okay. Do you want the ballista or do you want the catapult?
It goes to me, then yes.
So I'll take the catapult.
Okay, so you want to fire the catapult?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will have, for the time being, Hador and Celeste are going to load the catapult. You will load the ballista.
Who?
You is the Dowar.
Oh, right. When you say you, I think you're saying
Yeah.
Y-O-U.
Yeah, it's his is YEW. I did that on purpose.
No, I thought it was is you, not you.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my notes.
Yeah.
Is you. Okay.
Happy Smoke will. He will help. He'll help aim it, and Odysseus will fire.
Okay.
So that should be all jobs accounted for.
Yep.
Okay.
And I've got that written down. I also have these already in there. with the
Oh,
damage
beautiful.
thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll if you want to roll those for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Anything else?
Just
The only other thing I was gonna say, the only other thing I did was I did my my elixir thing, and I rolled a 1.
Which one is it?
Healing.
Okay, that's the healing potion?
Yeah, that's the experimental elixir.
Okay, cool.
So we got an extra healing potion. Yay!
Okay.
Before we head out, I will also cast Goodberry.
Okay.
So, like, everybody gets 2. Half. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of you get 2 good berries, just in case things go sideways.
Alright, everybody can add those good berries. Okay. Lust will say that when you guys leave, as you guys are adding to the Drow City, is when she thinks, or if you guys want to do any sort of like decisive, like make a plan. We can you guys can either do that now or on your guys' way to the Drow City.
Yeah, that is true. We should probably have a plan instead of just going in there and hoping it works out.
Which reminds me, I do have a better kind of map of the section of the city that you guys saw. So here you go.
So maybe before we go, let's make sure we get the plan.
So you guys were currently looking at kind of like this like central like little piece right here, which is like a big like cathedral almost. This is the one that had the like the driver webs going from like pillar to pillar and stuff.
Now, would it make the most sense to ask
Hador?
Hador if he remembers anything about the layout? And
Hador will tell you that their day was pretty much the same. They would wake up when the Drow arrived. They would be let out of their cells, then walked to the city, to the cathedral, where they served as entertainment. When they were not being served as entertainment, or not being used as entertainment, they were used as slaves.
So typical Drow stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, was there emblems of the Spider Queen anywhere, or was it some other deity?
Sorry.
he says the ones he saw primarily, the ones he noticed, were dedicated to the Spider Queen.
So they are typical Drow.
Fun.
Which means we should definitely be on our toes because Drow are chaotic as hell.
He basically tells you for the most part, the city itself is superly heavily guarded. Where they stayed, it was guarded, but not as heavily.
And where were they staying again?
They were staying at a camp outside the city.
Like on the map here?
If you were to have him guesstimate, he would say it was probably in this general area. He says he can't remember exactly. He says, but that's...
And how are we... we're not going to be able to fly into here, are we?
We're most likely going to have to go on foot.
Well,
could fly in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we fly in, we're going to draw a lot of attention.
Yeah, flying in is also a lot faster, though, which means faster escape. Where were we in relation to
where that is?
That?
Okay.
Yeah, where were we looking at this
so just picture you are 1,000 feet in the air, but you're right here.
Oh, I didn't even pick up.
That's where we
so
that's
where you guys were almost right above the cathedral, give or take like 10 or 20 feet.
So here's the big question though: do we really want to have the whole city attacking us at once while we get down there?
That is a fair question.
Because they're gonna see a ship coming in, and they're not gonna be like, "Oh, let's throw the welcome wagon." No, they're gonna be like, "Oh, burn it."
Here's the other question. If we don't fly in, how are we getting in?
That's a good point. We could just hover, try to keep out of eyesight, hover above, and then drop down.
I think going fast is probably going to be our best bet. I mean, that is what the Voidflyer is made for. So,
yeah, quickly in, quickly out.
Yep.
Well, let's hope we can do it as quickly as possible before they are able to get any heavy weapons on us.
Yeah, and I know we were discussing using the Alchemist Fire to throw it on the webs or something to cause some chaos.
Yeah.
Definitely do that.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's going to tell you, for the most part, I'm basically counting, because he would tell you about how many Drow he saw. Let's see. He says, at least... He says, at least 18 warriors, a priestess, 12 large beasts that he couldn't remember the name of, and 6 giant spiders.
And that's around here, or
that is where that's at the camp that he was kept at.
That's in this area here.
Yeah.
I actually went to hard mode on my world. The map said.
Those priestesses are going to be a problem.
There is. He said there is one priestess.
We got to take that priest out, or priestess out, or silence her. Otherwise, we're going to be fighting blind, literally. I assume I would know some basic tactics of the Drow and on how they would fight, since I took a course of them.
I wouldn't. I would say the stuff that you were focused on was mainly just the history and the religion, not necessarily the fighting styles.
I would say that Rez, having lived in Baldur's Gate, would have had more experience with Drow.
Probably.
For the most part, you would know that they're slavers. That most of the time, the slaves are kept outside of the city until they are ready to be shipped, whether it's to a port or to another Drow city to be sold, used, whatever. You would probably know by Hador's description of the beast that was with them. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Our guide? Cody.
Is that everybody making the history check?
I'll let Rez make this history check for me.
Oh, Lucas.
All right.
Okay.
A 9? Okay. So, you would know that they are very similar to the Drow. Almost, like, they only exclusively are slaves for the Drow. But unlike, how, like, it's like unwilling slavery, these things serve them willingly. You don't remember what they're called.
So, things? I don't like the term thing. That doesn't sound good.
Because at least from the picture that Hador basically kind of attempted to draw, it looks like a big, furry werewolf.
Oh, I know what I can picture it in my head right now, but Rez can also picture it in his head, but doesn't know the name.
Yeah, it's like, the name just escapes you, but you do know that, they exclusively, they are, you've always seen the same slave, like, more than once, so you know that they typically stay with the Drow.
Would Rez know that it has something to do with the Spider Queen's influence?
Most likely, yes.
Okay.
Not that Rez would care intentionally, but yeah, just between like the correspondence and stuff. Yeah, I would say yes.
Oh, okay. Well, these guys have a deep connection to Lulth, which is a problem. It means that they most likely have demons on their side.
Seems to just add to the excitement.
So we definitely gotta be on our toes and be quick as hell when we get down there.
So here's a logistics question. Oh, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Lust was, yeah, I know, it's fine. Lust kind of like raises her hand, and she asks, "Is mindless slaughter out of the question?"
Well, unless you want to get torn apart by a demon, then I guess you go for it. I guess.
Maybe calculated slaughter. You know what I mean?
I think as long as they attack you first, go for it.
Yes, but here's the question, Lust. Have you faced off against the demon before?
Once or twice.
Gravitational focus.
Have those been fun encounters?
I don't remember. I just remember the
Exactly.
faces.
Well, if we're looking to maybe have some type of a distraction, I think lust would be a great distraction.
We could just drop her in the middle of the city and let her do her thing.
And have her catch up with us if she thinks she can get back to us. Or if that's just too much.
How
Well, we have
about
the special ballista thing.
Well, it's up to you guys how you want to do this. It's
I
just
was
if we do
thinking
this, we need to.
about
We need
going
to.
crazy
Yep,
inside the camp.
Right. Well, if we do this, we need to be quick as hell and extremely efficient.
That brings me around to the main question I have. Should I stay on the ship, essentially with my foot over the gas pedal?
Yes.
I think that's a yes.
All right. So, DM question. Could I send Saphis to help?
Let me look at... I figured that was going to come up at some point. Let's look at...
hard questions.
Well... It's because of Drake Warden, I gotta see the particulars of the companion.
I believe they'd be stuck taking the dodge action the entire time.
As an action, you can magically summon the Drake is bound to you in an occupied space within 30 feet. Whenever you summon the Drake, you choose the damage type. Determine any cosmetic characteristics. The Drake remains until it's reduced 0 hit points. It doesn't say how far away. Let's see. Such as the color in combat takes your initiative. It can move using its reaction, but unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it something. Action. Drake remains once you summon. Yeah, it doesn't say how far away it can't be from you once you summon it.
Okay.
I didn't know if it had to be like one of those, like, oh, you can only be within 60 feet in it.
Well, I mean, probably your limitation's going to be
communicating and
commands.
Yeah, commands.
So it's like you'll probably have to give
That's
the
true.
command before Saphris gets off the ship. Maybe say it's like protect.
I'm sure the three of us can handle dealing with a few Drow. The problem is the priestess.
Well, honestly, what I was thinking is that we would use the ship's weapons as much as we can.
Yeah, but what happens when they just get onto our ship?
Well, this is the problem too. It's like we're already claiming who's going to be working some of these weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to be left to go down on the ground? If I'm going to be working one of the weapons, Arthos is going to be working one of the weapons. Who's left?
Arthos is here.
Yeah, Arthos
Or
is
not
here.
Arthos.
Yeah. Wow,
Arthos,
okay,
I'm
that's
sorry.
weird.
I control two characters now. I control Rez and Arthos.
At the same
When
time.
did we
sorry.
pick up a Leonin?
I know, somewhere we got a Leonin. Those damn
Yeah,
cats
no.
are everywhere.
He's also way higher level than the rest of us. I don't understand.
No, but
Here's a question: how easy is it to get the skitter on and off the ship?
Depending on how you guys wanted to set it up, did you want to guys do it how it is bolt? Because I believe you wanted Hastefield to set up some bolts to where it was mounted on the whatchamacallit?
like on the hull, right?
Yeah, the top of the hull.
Because now I'm thinking, like, okay, what if we go in there and then we just need, like, one person to get on the skitter and go in and pick up?
If you do it right and you land in the correct place, you can probably get it on and off pretty quick.
Yes.
And the rest of us could be doing like cover fire while they're running in, grabbing, and going.
Exactly.
Yeah, but someone's gonna have to be extremely quick.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't want Drow boarding us in between that time.
I mean,
And if that one person on the skitter goes down, we've lost both the person and the skitter.
I'd
not to
say it
mention
would probably have
they'll-
to be me because I'm not firing any of the weapons or piloting the ship.
And not to mention that priestess could do some real damage to our ship if we're not careful.
Or maybe Lust could do it.
You just tell me where you want me to be and I will go.
The question is, do we want Lust as a distraction, or do we want her to stay on the ship?
I think she'd be a better distraction or at least secret weapon in case,
Yeah.
you know, if we have to push the old shit button, you know?
Yeah.
Knowing our odds, we most likely are going to have that oh shit button ready.
Exactly.
You have 9 people in the crew, right? Including ourselves, the 4 of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't one of our crew members a tabaxi?
Heavy Smoke is.
He'd be pretty quick.
Yeah, he's actually very quick.
Tabaxis are also known to be pretty quick.
So double checking numbers here. Takes 3 people to operate both weapons, correct?
It takes 3 to run the ballista, 4 for the catapult, which is stupid, but
Oh, I didn't realize it was 4. I missed that part.
yeah.
Or we could stick.
It's like a heavy duty catapult.
Yeah. All right.
Or we could stick with chocolate going for the skidder.
I mean, if we're on the skidder, then hopefully you don't have to be fast on your feet, right?
Nope.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Because Skidder has the Skidder's pretty fast. That's not much.
I could keep both hands on the wheel while also holding a shield to protect myself.
That's true. There's also the question, do we want to send more people in and increase the likelihood of that succeeding quickly at the cost of unmanning one of the weapons?
We only have one skidder, don't we?
Yeah.
That can be attached to it, or can we attach both?
These are the hard-hitting questions.
Well, didn't we put some on like the upper deck and we figured out if we placed them just right, we could get 2?
I think you did.
We did. We did.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can both fit just like that.
So, for example, if you unmanned the catapult, that frees up 4 crew members.
Yeah.
The question.
At the
There's
cost
one extra
of-
anyway.
It's going to be at the cost of our ship.
Yes. At
Yeah,
the cost of one of the weapons of the ship.
Well, the question.
The other one could still be operated.
The big question is, which weapon do we want to sacrifice to do that?
I would say, because the catapult has 360 and the ballista can only fire in one direction.
The ballista. Yeah, the ballista might be a better one to abandon.
True. And you'd still have 4 people.
Yeah.
Doing the math, with the pilot, you need 7 people for both weapons, plus the pilot. That's 8. There's 1 person free. So you still have 4
usually
people.
the
You
captain.
just get rid of the
Yeah.
ballista.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a crazy plan. Why don't we put it into action?
So, you want Lust to be waiting in the wing for oh shit? Is that what you want her to do, or do you want her actively doing something?
I think she needs to be out from the beginning, pretty much.
Yeah, throw her down in the center of town and or the center of the city. Watch her rain chaos.
And have her
No,
meet
more,
up with
more
us.
like with us, with us in the camp.
Yeah, with
In
us.
the
I don't
camp.
want to abandon her in the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make
She
sure
don't-
she can get back on the ship when we're getting ready to head out.
Does she have range?
She has. She tells you she has access to, basically a wide range of spells. She has Primal Savagery. She has, Eldritch Blast. She has Prestidigitation. She has Arms of Hadar. She has Hunger of Hadar, but she can only do it once per day. Right now, she says at her full strength, it'd be a lot more easier. But right now, at her weakened state, she only has a limited amount of stuff. But she can also shape change into anybody's that she has like absorbed memories from.
She might be better for range, might be better for melee than range.
I was gonna ask, how fast can you run? Plus.
It depends. If I let loose, I can go about. Mechanically, she would be able to go 60 feet. If she lets loose.
Here's my thought. If we can down there and kind of get eyes on where the cells are as we're approaching, then I could like do a, skid turn and drop you, whoever's going off the ship, off, with Lust as kind of a shield wall, taking as much melee full out of action as possible.
She will also tell you
go and get
that she has mainly one weakness. She is vulnerable to fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
That's very good to know. It's like, okay, take that spell off of my list for this battle.
The only thing that I would know that Drow have is fire based is fairy fire, and that's not actually fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not exactly the type to use, torches and stuff, so.
But they have mages and priestesses that use flames.
Yeah.
And if you said fiends were involved, well,
demons specifically. If we're dealing with a very religious Drow, then it's most likely demons. Let's just hope we don't have to face a Baylor.
That'd be bad. Yeah. At the moment, my plan is just to fly directly over the camp and land in the middle of it.
Okay.
And be as quick as possible.
Idea. Exactly.
Well, do we know?
Might not be the best, but at the same time, I'll just land close to the cells, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know where?
Yeah, as close to the cells as where I can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I need to, I could take back off and hover like 60 feet up until I see everybody coming back and ready to board.
Yeah, we'll need to be extremely quick before they can start mounting bigger weapons against us.
Mm-hmm.
And before they start firing harpoons to try to climb up onto our ship.
We can do it.
Yeah.
That's if
we want me to stay on the ground or hover when I drop you off.
I kind of personally like the idea of hovering.
Just likely they'll be able to board.
Yeah. I'm thinking if we stay I don't know, between 15 and 30 feet above the ground, we should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that'll still give us range if we want to do any ranged attacks, as well as we can still use weapons, like the catapult. You still have room to maneuver a little bit.
Yep. Just a clarification for actually being a pilot. I have to remain seated, correct?
You have to remain seated, yes.
Okay, cool. Think I will keep Saphis with me then, just on the offhand chance they manage to get on board.
Okay.
I have at least one line of defense.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed.
Yes, hopefully that won't happen.
Knowing our luck, it's probably going to happen.
I know. I am going to give Lust 2 of the 4 good berries I have. She has 2 as well.
Okay, she will gladly take those. Okay. Sounds like you guys have a plan.
Well, one last thing. Since we're sending 2 skitters out, who else is coming?
Yeah, that's true. So, do you guys want Happy Smoke? On what?
Happy Smoke is probably going to be the second fastest person on this ship.
On one of the skitters?
So definitely one of the people who's on the ballista.
Okay, you want him definitely on. You definitely want him on the ballista.
No, one of the people
okay,
who's
one
on
of
the
the people.
ballista is
You got Odisna.
Sisu, Happy, and Odisna.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Happy, how fast are you?
Not terribly fast, but I'm probably faster than you. Plus, I can. I spent a little time in the circus. If you need me to jump off something, jump onto something, I can do that.
Yeah, Happy's definitely our best bet.
Wait, what are you trying me up for?
It's nothing too crazy, you know.
I suppose we should consider if he's gonna start freaking out. You know?
How much do you like spiders?
Not terribly a lot.
What's your familiarity with the Drow?
In a non-bed manner way?
Right, so how would you like to help us during doing something crazy like invading a Drow city to rescue our friend?
If you would have asked me some years back, I would have told you to go up shit creek without a paddle. But since you saved me... But since you saved me... Let's do it. What am I doing?
Yeah. You're going to get on one of the skitters.
Okay.
With Chalk. And Chata is also going to be doing it as well, so you won't be alone.
Alright.
Just imagine the great story you can tell after all this is over.
If we ever get out of this place... Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and get that one ready for me then.
Hey, that's the spirit.
You see, he goes ahead and like walks off, and you see as he walks off, he goes ahead and looks like he takes a flask real quick and just just takes a quick swig.
I look at everyone else, and I'm like, I have 20 gold that he's gonna die.
And you see, you kind of looks over, he's like, I got 30. That he makes it.
You're on. Anyway, you guys want to get going?
Either that, or we can maybe try practicing a bit. We haven't exactly had a lot of experience.
I don't think there's enough practice in the world that can get us that can prepare us for the chaos that is Drow society.
Well, I guess if everyone's
exactly
ready
did
to
you have in
go.
mind?
Alright.
What practice did you have in mind? Is what Jamakra asked.
I didn't really have anything. Just a general thought.
Oh, I just realized we haven't really fired any of the weapons before on this ship.
No, but I also don't want to waste ammunition.
I mean, I guess it's now or never. You know, at least if we die with honor.
Hey, on
Maybe
the
we
bright
should
side,
do-
we've already died once.
Maybe we should do
Okay.
one test fire for each one just to make sure.
Sounds like a good plan.
Really, all you have to do is not pull the trigger.
But that's the fun part.
We've got to make sure everything works right. And
Oh, that's true.
Right, so what weapon do you want to test first? The ballista or the catapult?
we'll need a target too.
Is there a backside to this mountain
Yeah.
shop?
Yeah. You could probably just turn the Denzelfly literally 180 and probably shoot at. Probably looks like a caved-in part of what used to be part of the forge. So this is the only part that is still accessible, or at least
Well, I
that.
meant outside.
Oh, outside? Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm not going to cause chaos in the shop.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You guys can fly out and find a spot along the mountainside to aim at.
But where's the fun
Can I
in...
also practice coming down quickly and doing a turn as I do so to see if I can, if I need to?
Yeah, that was another thing is
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you want to do that, make me a survival check.
Oh, I'm good at this. Yes, I should be.
You say before rolling.
13.
13? It's a pretty rough landing, but
Sorry.
and you kind of feel
okay.
a little dizzy on the turn. Kind of takes you a little bit to kind of get your bearing back, but it's not that bad.
If I could throw up, I would.
And that's only because you rolled a 13. It's not a terrible number, but it's also not a great one either. So
Great. Yeah.
All right,
well,
Captain,
you didn't
which weapon...
crash.
Oh, I did not.
Came close.
Hadora shouts, "Zygos would be so proud."
I don't know about that one, Chief. Alright, which weapon are we firing first at the mountain?
Ballista.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the ballista. Get any bad rolls out of the way now.
Yeah.
Get all the curses out of it.
11. Since it's a stationary target, it's really more just you see the ballista goes and it kind of just bounces off against the mountain. It's probably just because the force of it's just not enough to pierce through the mountainside. But you did hit the mountain.
Alright.
Nice shot.
Catapult.
Okay. Kind of goes a little wider than you want, but you still hit the mountain.
Alright.
You're probably off by about 5 feet, but
And now for the catapult.
that
That
was
was a catapult.
yeah. It's just called a Mongol for some reason. Mongonal. Yeah.
We're firing Genghis Khan at the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you never know. That might work.
I mean, he did... I mean, his legacy is felt to this day, so you don't know.
You could definitely try.
We just have Genghis Khan on the back of our catapult. I feel like he would like the Drow.
Hey, sick fuck probably would. And there's that one F word.
All right, firing the catapult.
Well, depending on how our rolls go, we might have a lot more.
Yeah. So you guys already fired the catapult, so all the weapons have been fired.
Yep.
All systems operational.
Are either of those pieces of ammunition retrievable?
I assume not.
I would say not, only because of the low rolls. If they
Maybe the
been,
bullet.
Not even the ball. It's just the ball.
The ballista would probably be the easiest to retrieve.
I'll tell you what. Roll me. I'll let you retrieve one of them. Roll me a d20. On a 1 through 10, you pick the ballista. On the 11 through 20, it's going to be the ball.
What is the ammunition for the catapult?
So you get the ball. It's for the catapult. I believe it's just like a big.
Is it like a
it's
stone?
A bowling ball sized stone kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that one might be harder to retrieve if we. The ballista is probably the easiest one because of the bolt.
You pick it up and the bolt breaks, like at the tip. So
you just try to take it out and it snaps.
Yep. It's probably maybe just because of the force it took from hitting the side of the mountain, but you are able to retrieve the little Mongol stone.
Well, not exactly little, but
you know what I mean.
We got our Mongol back. That's great.
Yep, you got Genghis Khan back.
We're painting a little Mongol mustache on it?
Yeah, that's completely fine.
And now all we need is to invade China.
It's like the pit-ups that you have on like World War II planes.
Oh God.
There we go.
we have Genghis Khan at the side of our catapult.
Yep.
Oh God.
She's a pinup girl now.
I hate D&D sometimes.
Alright. Are you guys as ready as you'll ever be to face off against a horde of Drow?
Inevitable death? Sure.
I guess
potential demons, Drider. Yeah, potential demons, Driders, and other concoctions they have down there.
Oh my.
You see Lust is just like kind of like perched on the side of her ship, kind of like waiting like, so are we ready to go or?
Yep.
I think we're as ready as we'll ever be.
Yep.
Okay. You see Hazel kind of comes over to all of you. Before you all head off, I wasn't able to complete your suit. Perhaps maybe once we find some more material, we'll be able to. But for the time being, I know you lost some stuff on your way here. Hopefully this will work into replacing it. You guys from him get one air bubble, basically.
Ooh.
Oh, that's helpful.
Each or just one?
It is one air bubble. He's like,
oh, whatever. By the way, whatever happened to that rapier that was being worked on?
what did you
With the crystal?
Yes.
Yeah.
To create that, like, sort of, what was it? I can't remember what it was called. Crystal something. It was like it's from the Dragon book. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
I think he has that done. Let me double check.
That'd be a great weapon to have for this mission.
I think he has that done. Do you remember what it was called?
Oh, hang on.
Because I remember you asking me about it, but by this time it should be done.
Yeah, and I would have given him the emerald that I found.
That you involuntarily volunteered to pay for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it?
It's in Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. Hang on, it will take me a minute.
Do you? Was it one of the? Was it one of the? It was one of the crystal blades, wasn't it?
I believe so.
It was the one that did the extra 1d8.
Yeah, it does. It does a 1d8 damage and heals for that same amount.
Yes. That is ready.
Ooh, it's a good weapon.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't find it.
I
Should
added
be.
the air bubble to our cargo.
Oh, Crystal Blade. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's a crystal blade.
Got it. I shall add that to my inventory.
Yeah, you can add that to the inventory.
I completely forgot about that until now.
Well, I'm glad you said something because I completely forgot about it too.
Excellent time to remember.
Yeah, it's a great time to remember it.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely need it for this fight that we're possibly going to be getting into.
Okay. As you guys are heading off, you guys are headed down back the same tunnel that's behind the workshop and headed towards the Drow city. Correct? Taking the same path
Unless the captain says otherwise.
That's where we're going.
Oh, right. At this point, you guys dive back down through the down through the tunnel. Take the fork in the direction that you know leads towards the Drow city. As you begin to lower yourself down, and then you see the purple and bluish glow that you remember is the city of the Drow that you guys had saw earlier. I will bring you now onto that map. And for funsies, I am going to put your vessel right there. But you are 1,000 feet in the air. So
I want to at least take a second and make sure I can see where the camp is before I hit the gas.
as you kind of like lay down, you probably, I would say, probably have a door kind of like point to which direction they came from. And he would point over to where you can kind of see at this point where the city begins to kind of open up and then kind of widen, and then past the expanse of the main city, you could almost see what looks to be almost this like purple and black rock that kind of just like hills and like mountains and hillsides, along with almost this little light hint of what looks to be a river. If you follow the bridge over to the right, the camp should be in a enclosed area. It's right before a cave.
Do we have anything like binoculars on this ship?
Oh, I would say probably Captain Japan's quarters, he would have had a spyglass.
I send someone to fetch it and
Yes,
maybe
you
use
may.
it to try to get a...
Well, you probably shouldn't use it
Fair
because you
idea.
need to stay in the chair.
So I'm saying, send someone to go fetch it.
Yeah,
If I
someone
can
else
see-
can use it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, Disney can.
Technically, Demarco can see everything that's in front of the ship and behind the ship.
Yeah, it's just...
It's probably not able to see farther, though.
Yeah.
I want to kind of see where I'm aiming and where I'm trying to land.
Odisna will kind of like jump up to the top of the... go up to the top deck. Get a good kind of read of where you guys are headed. She's going to come back down to kind of point you in the direction that you need to head.
Okay. I want to do is once we kind of duck down into this cavern the city is in, stay as close to the roof or the ceiling as I can as I head toward that camp.
Okay, to the ceiling of wherever this large cavern is. We're gonna
watch out for ceiling spiders.
Oh yeah, ceiling spiders, not good.
Ceiling spiders, okay. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check as you guys are. Moving
Are we
close.
all making perception checks, or is it just Demarco?
Anybody can.
All right. I'm probably going to do it as well.
18 is pretty good. Oh, that one's chocolate. What did you get, Demarco?
15.
15, okay. 17.
19 or 9. Excuse
Wow.
me, I almost said 19.
Alright.
I got 9.
So, Mark...
I also had 9.
I would say probably Mark and Demarco probably are able to catch this. You do see what looks to be like a patrol. Looks like just leaving the city. It looks like they're heading back towards looks like back in this direction. There seems to be currently at the moment only 6 of them at the current moment, and they are about right here. They're on the other side of this bridge.
They're heading toward the camp?
They are heading towards the camp, yes.
Captain, do I punch it or do we wait?
Punch it. Someone might have already seen us. We don't know.
Punch it, Chewie.
Dive, ooga, ooga.
Alright. As you do so...
Is there a chance we can maybe do like a scraping run on these people?
Like, are you wanting to, like, run by and, like, just rain hell from above?
We're doing a drive-by?
Essentially, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I mean, do we have, like... Well, we have some of the Alchemist Fire and stuff, right?
Yeah, we were going to use it to cause chaos, though.
What's that?
We're going to use... We only have one.
Yeah, we only have the one.
Okay, so you're talking about them that they look to be crossing over a bridge over this river,
are. Yeah, right? They're just now reached the other side right here.
What is the bridge made? What's the bridge made out of? Is it made out of stone, wood?
It's kind of hard to tell from this distance, just because you guys are so high up.
Can we tell who or what that group is made of?
It looks to be looks like a Drow.
None of the prisoners are.
None.
Okay, so we just kind of splash at them. We're not gonna hit anyone important.
Well, are there any other means of crossing this river besides that bridge that they just crossed?
From what you can see at the current moment, you don't see any other means. But
that's a choke point. If we're going to drop the Alchemist Fire, drop it on a choke point.
How long does Alchemist Fire last?
Alchemist Fire lasts... Good question. Let's see. Alchemist Fire... let's see here. Alchemist Fire. Feature damage attack. Let's see. A hit takes start of each of its turns, a creature can end it by using an action to make a DC Dex to extinguish it.
So it lasts until it's extinguished?
Yeah, it lasts until it's extinguished.
Awesome.
Yeah, basically it's like phosphorus. It's just going to keep burning and burning and burning.
Yeah,
it's
until-
essentially Greek fire or napalm.
Yeah. Now, here's the only difference between this, the Alchemist Fire, and what you guys have. Since it is a Mongol one, instead of the 1d4 damage, it is going to be the increased damage.
Oh yes.
So it's going to be what a Mongol does, which I think is 27. Is that that's the base. It's like 5d10, I think, is what that damage is.
I can check.
Yeah.
Yep, 5d10.
Yeah, it's 5d10 fire damage on hit. The prolonged burning effect is 2d4.
Do you want to hit the bridge that they're crossing over as well?
That's
I think that's
really
what
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's like that literally
While they're
separates
crossing
the
the-
city, rest of the city from us.
Alright. Well, I use my telepathy to let everyone on the Mongol know that that's what we're doing.
Okay,
All right, we're launching Genghis Khan at the bridge.
beautiful. And you see, it is loaded. It is aimed. Would you do the honors, Chakta, of rolling for the Mongol for me?
Do it.
Oh! Okay. So here's what I want you to do.
Oh.
I want you to roll me 5d10.
Oh,
I have the damage in there.
Alright, so I got 17, so then it said plus 50.
Because it's a crit.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
is
so-
that now? 10
Heck of a
d10
time to
damage?
crit.
Yeah, that is...
boom!
So that's how much? That's 67?
Yep.
Did
Okay.
it destroy the bridge?
Roll
I mean,
me
if
doesn't
it was
even
wooden,
burn.
I would.
It doesn't even burn it, it just breaks
Bridge.
through the bridge.
It just It's just like
You
this
can't
explosion
tell.
of-
The bridge is completely engulfed in flame. You can't tell if it's broken or not.
intact or anything.
You watch, though, as those Drow,
They're not having a good time.
they are incinerated.
I was gonna say it's like it probably has a funky smell.
You watch as some of them are like trying to dive off the bridge into the water to try to save themselves, but you watch as
They just-
even as they hit the water, they're dead before they hit.
They just disintegrate before they even touch the water.
Yeah,
Do you smell like a popcorn peanut butter smell?
Man,
yeah, it's
You gotta
really
love the smell
weird.
of
It's like
rotting elf you gotta really love the smell of burning elf in the morning. It really helps wake up the sinuses.
so those six that patrol of 6 is currently dead.
Boom!
Now they're
And-
definitely gonna see the
And we
fire
also
that is-
created a wonderful distraction.
I will say
Well, we-
because of that crit, and because of the flames, I will freehand. This area right here is basically inaccessible at the moment.
for now.
For now, this area right there. I'm gonna say that's
Fire. It's not exactly easy to put out.
yeah.
No. But the Drow have other means of crossing bridges.
Yeah, I mean they still have magic and stuff like that we have to be concerned.
Yeah, they have innate magic that can help them get over that bridge.
Yeah, I don't know about innate, but they have magic that can probably put out the fire
Okay.
or get across. the
Would
bridge.
Would Rez know
Take
that
time
Drow?
and spell slots.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
You
sure
would,
that-
you would
I'm-
know, you would know that, yes.
Would Rez know that they can cast levitate as a
Not
Drow thing?
levitate, no, but you do know that they do have some ancestral magic connected to their Fey ancestry. I'll say that. But you don't know
Okay.
what spells.
They're elves. I think
If they're
we would all-
highborn, it means they would have access to greater spells innately.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say you know they have access to spells just because of that, but you don't know what spells.
Gotcha. Okay. I, the player, know more than my character.
Yeah, I know it's hard. All right, but you guys are
It's good.
currently. So where did you guys shoot that from?
Did we shoot that from the entrance?
Or did you guys want to
Imagine it would
be?
have been mid-dive.
Yeah, kind of like.
Mid-dive.
Okay, so like probably like right here then. Probably right on top of like.
Well, it would be before it because
Yeah, it'd be
the
like
Mongols on top.
yeah, like right here. So that's where you guys were. Then as you shot, you would have ended up probably like right here, but like right above the flames.
Now, here's an interesting question.
What's up?
How superstitious are the Drow?
You don't know.
Would they possibly see this as like some like calling from God or something like that?
No, they probably
You
would.
don't know.
I don't think they would think Lolth was striking at them.
That doesn't necessarily even have to be Loth. It could be anybody. It could be anything.
They don't really like to acknowledge other gods.
Maybe not, but they know they exist. They don't necessarily believe in them or think that they're anything special.
That's true, but as soon as they look up, they're going to see our ship coming down, so...
Okay. So you guys are continuing down and towards the direction that Odizna and Hador had pointed you in, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a moment as I bring
If
you
there's
guys.
walls, I am aiming to be on the inside side of the walls.
Okay. I will. Give me a moment here. I gotta get the map uploaded. I thought I had this map ready. But,
It's time to fight, guys. Get ready.
so I gotta make some adjustments here.
Walther South has come down and is going to strike us.
Yes, that was the plan. I am so happy you caught onto my master plan, Rez.
One of the slaves is actually Lolth in disguise.
That could be fun.
Gosh dang it, Rez. Like, stop ruining my perfect plans.
That'd be a terrifying fight if we had to fight Lolth, the Spider Queen.
Yes, at level 5. I am that
Yeah.
kind of person. I am that kind of DM. I actually had once before a DM that was like, hey, if you guys influence the world in a certain way, if you fuck up, you fuck up.
You could fight Lolth or Baphomet. You never know.
Oh.
As a DM, I am a firm believer in consequences.
Oh, yeah.
These are our actions, and they will soon have consequences.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. So. Just, give me a moment, and I'm gonna put the little red marker on what you are able to kind of see as you guys are swooping in, and I'll tell you from where you're swooping in at. You guys are coming in from right above here.
Nice.
I think that's it, actually.
So this is currently what you see at the current moment. It looks like, for the most part, a makeshift outpost. You can see that it kind of does sit right amongst a small little like water reservoir where it looks like some of the river water is coming and flowing underneath the bridges that are connecting the spots. And you do kind of see where looks like there's, for the most part, are two spots that look to be like barred cages. This area and this area right here look to be like barred areas that look to be like cells, or like a cell for the most part.
Can you show me those two places again?
Here and here.
Okay.
From you guys are currently, I'm putting your ship on the map. You guys are currently, for the sake of everything, every time I put it on the map layer, it always comes out big. But so basically, this is basically what you guys look like compared to the camp, basically.
Oh.
Well, you gotta think, because you guys are a little bit off the ground too.
That's true.
Yep.
As well as because of how the ship is made. Because of those long freaking antenna things that help you land. Keeps you off the ground a little bit. But this is what you are available to see. If you have any further questions, and you do see that there are some spots that are connected by webs. And you can see the occasional giant spider and stuff. In total 6 at the current moment.
Wasn't expecting this. I don't think the skitters are going to be much use here, if I'm honest.
That's going to be my first question. Is there a place that the skitters would be useful? And if not, where can I fly that would be most helpful to get the ground team where they need to be?
As far as let them still do their thing, or to have access to the skitters. Because the only problem is, from what you can tell what the cells are, those are not accessible by skitter.
Okay. Is there a way that I could maneuver the ship that the ground team could jump onto the walkway there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, what's up?
I got a quick question here.
Okay, what's up?
This stuff here, this is webs, right?
Yes.
And these are bridges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wood bridge or...
These are makeshift wood bridges right here. With looks like they took some like cheap, like twine rope, not even good rope, to like make like kind of like a rope like railing.
Okay.
I'd like to suggest a new plan.
When we get close enough, if you want me to, I could probably toss like a flaming sphere or something to ignite the webs, or maybe even that wooden bridge to basically separate, I guess it would be 11, 12, and 13 from the rest of this. Because I could drop like a flaming sphere like in here. Once we get close enough. Because I think I have to be within like 60 feet or something like that.
For what? For flaming spear?
Yeah, let me look real quick. What is my range? 60 feet, yeah. And my target is a 5-foot sphere. Yep. Basically, a sphere of fire erupts in an unoccupied space of my choice. And I can always move it. It's a concentration spell, so I can always move it around.
Now, there's a... yeah. That's right. I forgot you can do that.
There we go. So everybody can see it.
Alright.
My idea is keep the ballista, use the grapple hook ballista shot that we have to rip off the door of whichever cage we need it to.
All right, so face forward.
Yep. Happy
Got
is gonna now have to stay here, because he's on the ballista.
Got it. Am I going for 11 or 12?
Just move up and like kind of between them, and we'll see which one we need to bust open. And Mark, you get your fire ready.
I was going to say, do you want me to hit it anyway once we get up there? While you guys are looking, I'll hit the sphere on the, I guess, on the bridge area?
Yeah, I mean, once we get up there, they're gonna know we're here. We're not invisible.
Exactly. I mean, pretty much as soon as we're in range, I was going to probably fire it off. That's cool.
Yep. So switching to where now catapult is not operational, but the ballista is.
Okay.
I'll fly up, kind of hovering between the two, between 11 and 12.
Okay. And you see at this point, some Drow are now starting to take notice of where you are at. They are, looks like, they weren't expecting you to show up. And you take a quick guess, there are 6 Drow missing from what Hador told you was going to be here.
I wonder where they would be.
Oh, who knows?
Where are these other Drow at? Are they like in front of these cells, or are they?
Okay, so I will tell you basically where the Drow are. The Drow that you can see, looks like there are two Drow here at a watchtower that you can see. Looks like there are. They're dead. Let's see.
Wait, who's dead?
There is a giant spider right here. On this web right here. There is a guard tower. There's 2 here. And there are 2 here at 13. And that's all that you can see as far as Drow. So there's 2 at each watchtower. And then there's a giant spider that you can see right here.
I still think I need to focus on this side. Just to keep the rest of these guys at bay.
Can you move our ship's token to where it is so we can get a better idea?
Yeah. I can get you. I'll say as you guys are. I'll say you guys get right here as the Drow are starting to take notice that, oh shit, there's a ship here like flying at us.
So are these squares standard 5 feet or?
So each of these squares are 15 feet.
15 feet.
No.
Okay.
Yes. No. I'm wrong. I'm looking at this chart down here. So it looks like they are standard 5 feet.
Wow, small place.
Yeah, it's a small outpost. At least this one is.
Okay. Oh, so I can totally... Wow, I can hit quite a ways. It's like, where do you want me to hit?
Just on this bridge here, like you said.
I can blow things to holy hell.
Take that bridge out.
Here's another question. Should I maybe cast Grease? And then maybe next turn to flaming sphere?
Flaming sphere first, I'd say.
Air first, grease later.
Well, I mean, grease, if I'm correct, is combustible, isn't it?
It doesn't say in the spell, so it's up to the GM.
I think it does say in the. I think it does say in the spell. I just don't know where in it. I'll have to look at it.
Grease is not technically combustible as of
No, it's not.
rules as written.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
it
right.
doesn't
yeah.
say. It doesn't specifically say.
No, it doesn't.
So-
Oh, yeah, unfortunately. So you're
Alright.
so Flaming Spear.
Well, the thing is, flaming sphere is a concentration spell. Grease
Okay.
is not. That's why I'm saying, do you want me to cast grease first? Maybe literally in here, because there's no other means for people have to get through here to get anywhere up in this area, right?
Yeah, I don't
That
think
you
can
can
in
see,
there.
yes.
I don't think you can even see in there. There's no window.
Well, I was able to see.
Yeah, so these towers are about maybe 20 feet tall. So at the top of the towers, you have these two drow that kind of oh shit, WTF mate, there's someone right there.
Well, if I get a freebie shot, I say I grease this. That eliminates, or I grease this. Grease one of these two, and then I'll do my flaming sphere, right here.
That is up to you.
Yep.
Do you guys have any issues with that, or because, like I
Go
said,
ahead.
I could just toss the grease and forget about it, and then I can concentrate on the flaming sphere and move it around
Grease
as
isn't
needed.
concentration. That's not gonna mess up your mess up the fire spell.
Even if I cast it afterwards?
No.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I don't think so.
No.
DM.
No, as long
Okay.
as you are not doing another concentration spell, you do not lose concentration on doing another spell. If it's not concentration. So if you
Okay.
want to do Flaming Sphere first, then Grease, that's fine.
Let's do flaming sphere first, then.
Yeah. Okay. And where are you?
So, yeah.
Where are you positioning it?
I am thinking I'm going to position it right outside this doorway, so I
Okay.
can kind of be on the bridge, and if there's any of the webs
Okay.
using the bridge as part of its connection, they're going to start getting singed.
You can probably see it probably adds additional support. You would think.
Okay.
You would think, oh, it's just a wooden bridge. It's going to be kind of swinging around. Looks like some of the web is keeping it in place.
Okay.
But now, with you doing that, you can see it's starting to kind of swing back and forth now. It's not as secure as it was now.
Sounds like a plan.
So
And
that-
it's on fire.
Yeah, so that is your free turn.
Yep.
Anybody else have a free turn that you guys want to do?
I'm just positioning the ship where we need it.
Okay. Chalk, any free things for you?
Wondering how I'm gonna get down there.
Well, in theory, I can maneuver us close enough that you should be able to jump.
Then how do I get back?
Jump.
I have an idea.
I'm open to ideas.
Because I've got a let me find it. A 100-foot grappling hook. So I can secure that onto the ship, then jump down, and then use it to climb back up on.
Yeah, if you want to do it on one of the steel beams that Pacefield used to tie down where the skidder is.
Yeah.
On the top
Do
deck.
that to
Or do it to the skidder.
rappel down safely, and then use it to get back up.
Okay.
I'll probably do that when the ship's a bit closer.
Okay. So you are readying a grappling hook for when you get closer?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Question.
does the ballista get a free shot off?
Yes, if you would like it to.
Alright. What is on this side of the fire?
On this side of the fire, it looks like now that you're this close, you can now look at the pins. It's kind of dark, but you can kind of see these. In this pin, it looks like looks like at the current moment 4 large, hairy creatures that almost kind of look like wolves, but they have like a scrunched up face like a cat. And they're kind of like curled up, like eating and chewing on some bones at the current moment.
Oh god, no.
At the current
Leave that
moment,
cage alone.
at the current moment, at first you do not see anything. As you guys approach, you see a face pulled against the bar, and you can see Koto's face. Like wide-eyed surprised to see the Voidflyer. So
Good news, he's alive.
He is right here. Currently like looking out like surprised to like see you like what the hell are they doing?
Alright, and what about enemies that are on this side that we're gonna
You have 2 giant spiders right here. That are currently like hanging out on the webs. But currently right now that's all that's there at the current moment that you can see.
I
But
say
you said there was 2 drow down here, right?
Yeah, there's 2 drow on top of this like little small like guard tower here.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So 2 drow and 2 giant spiders.
Yeah, so I will I did
What are the drow wearing, out of curiosity?
the drow are wearing the 2 that are here are wearing looks like traditional chainmail, but it looks like it is styled very much kind of like gothic looking. Dark black, looks like the chain almost is supposed to resemble like web, but it's chain. Like just how the pattern looks itself.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's basically what you see them wearing.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, each guard tower has each guard tower 1, 10, and 13 have 2 drow each. Then there is a giant spider here, giant spider here, and a giant spider here.
I'll have the ballista crew try and take out one of the giant spiders that's here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that ballista.
Dang.
You just hear from below.
Okay.
Really? How hard is it to shoot a preloaded arrow? Oh, you shut up! And you can now hear Happy Smoke and you kind of arguing, kind of like beneath the ship, as you kind of hear a snap and you kind of looks kind of pops up. So that first ballista bolt kind of broke at the tip, just like the last one.
Alright. Sorry, I'm looking at something.
Yep, no worries.
Load the griffin shot.
Load the griffin shot? Okay. He will go ahead and load the griffin shot for you. Because that was already preloaded, so he can use his action. He can use his action to do that. It will just take Happy to shoot it next time.
Happy to aim a disnetifier.
Yeah, and a disnetifier. Rez, is there anything preemptive you want to do?
I'm just gonna continue to man the catapult until shit starts hitting the fan.
Okay. As you guys approach, you can hear, you can see, these drow that are positioned begin to arm their weapons. As they do, Demakra, you watch as you approach closer to where they are. Right at this guard tower, you watch as from the almost top of you, you almost see Lust just drop down just from where the ship was, and she begins ripping through them. She's going to make 2 attacks. That hits. That hits. They are... Let me see if I pull up their stat block.
They are mincemeat.
That one. She's going to make an attack at 1 at each of them. So that is a D10. Where did D10 go? I just had you. Here we go. Plus that. Okay. One of them is completely shredded. There's only one of the guards right here now at 10. With that, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and roll me some initiative.
You have the initiative tracker up.
Yep, give me a second. There we go.
Thanks.
I'll get it right one of these days. Let me put you on there. No, here we go. Boop. Alright, then I gotta put our... Gotta have Monkra. You guys are all currently... Oh.
On there twice.
Oh, you're on there twice. Okay.
Rez just turned into Mark for a second.
Okay. Rez. Mark. Great. Go ahead and put yours in. I'm gonna put a some Drow tokens on there and some giant spider tokens. And we'll get this party started. These are basically where the Drow are located. And then... these are not giants. These are not driders. But these are going to what signify your giant spiders. For the time being. I thought I had those done, but I apparently forgot to do that. But that's what you see. And we're going to roll initiative. And I got to put Lust on there as well. Where you at, girl? And Koto is going to be right there. Put our boy Koto. And Lust is right there. Okay. I got to... There's the Lust. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I was going to say, you see the red dot there, right?
Yeah, that is...
That's the flaming sphere.
Yeah. Let's just pretend like she's technically on top of the tower. So that's like right there at the bridge. So it's still
Okay.
within She's not close enough to it. I know it's hard because it doesn't show, but she's like 20 feet in the air.
All right.
But thank you for reminding me. That way I don't like have her like just walk over there like oh. Alright. Who wants to roll for the spell jammer?
I see the pilot.
I was gonna say that might as well be me.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking, doesn't Democro just use her action to pilot it?
That is right, yes.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
I already rolled. So
Yeah.
terribly, but I rolled.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Spelljammer rules, I had to double I think I'm still learning. Okay, so that is
I'm useless.
I'm useless. Okay, 13.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, pretty much all I can do is move. Unless someone boards the ship.
Just imagine one of the Drow gets onto the ship, and you're just like, "Well, I really am in danger this time."
I imagine I would have a loaded pepper box on my person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would have to get up and actually get off the chair to be able to use it.
Then the ship would fall. That would be a sight to see.
Well, pepper box is a handgun, isn't it? You could just like sit there and go pew. At disadvantage,
Technically,
I'm sure,
Yeah, technically, I think you are fully connected into the ship.
Yeah.
Like your body is all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you got pins and needles right now. You can't really. You can't really
Man,
move without
it's not playing
feeling
anything,
extreme
is it?
discovered.
Okay.
So what's going on with
Apparently,
what's going on with Pancake?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Pancake being a butt tonight. Okay, fine. We're gonna do then this. Since you want to be a butthole pancake.
Yeah, bud.
Good, I love it.
Now for something completely different.
Not the music I wanted to use, but there you go. These spiders are gonna go ahead. They can't really do anything to you guys. But this spider is close enough. Right here.
What's the spider's dex?
The dex is for a giant spider. Thanks, right,
I have an 18 dex.
Thank you for reminding me. I don't think it's definitely not 18, so I think you're gonna go first.
Oh no, I have a 20 dex.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna go first. Never mind. Dex, they hit 16, yeah, plus 3, so yeah, no.
I'm faster than the spider.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll find out.
Okay, you can go first then.
Can I see them from where I'm positioned on the catapult?
Yes, you can.
How far away are they? Could I take out my flintlock and take a shot?
Let's see, you are...
It's a 40-foot range for a play-on pistol.
I would say you are within range, yeah.
Now the question is, do I want to shoot the spider or the drow? The spider is probably more of a threat. I'll shoot the spider, why not? I'll do steady aim and get advantage on this.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll use my bonus action to steady aim. It just means I can't move for a round.
Yeah.
I rolled that once.
Yeah, but you're getting advantage, so... 24.
Okay, 24 definitely hits.
Yeah, 24 is definitely going to hit.
I get sneak attack on this.
You do?
Gave me 1R.
Oh, did it auto roll sneak attack for me? That's dope. So 18 points of damage altogether.
18 points of damage. That spider is not looking very good up to that. Which one were you hitting?
Probably the one the closest to the flaming spear.
Okay, yeah, that one's not looking good at the moment now.
And that's all I can do. I used my bonus action, and I can't move because of steady aim.
Well, okay. It is the spider's turn. All they can do, they are going to attempt, both of them, from where they're at. They are going to try and each web the ship. Okay, so I need Demakra to make me a DC 12 strength check.
Okay. What do I add to that?
Wouldn't you use... Doesn't the Voidflyer have a strength?
Let me see. If it does, we'll use its strength, but she's gonna roll it. Let me see. Plus, this is also if it hits too. The Voidflyer, I mean. But let's see. Let's see. Ships. Missiles. It does not say that it has a strength. It has an armor class, hit points, damage threshold, and everything like that. Feature that in spear. Yeah, so you would still use your strength.
My strength. Okay, and this is just a check.
Yeah, it's just a strength check.
Okay.
DC 12.
First one's a 17.
It's a 17. Okay. So that web completely misses.
Ooh.
That web goes completely far, so you don't have to make a check for that one. Like the web just goes right underneath the ship. That's the spider's turn. Koto can't do anything. Yeah,
this one is
that.
within 5.
Yeah, that one is 2d6. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Well, he has to do a dex saving throw.
Oh, dex saving throw. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, that's a 6.
Boom. 10 more points of damage on that one.
Dead.
Making up some of those spicy buffalo spider wings. Yum yum. Probably what? Oh, yeah. It's not my turn yet.
Well, it is now because Koto is locked in the cell. He can't do anything at the current moment.
Oh, he can't do anything at the moment. All right. Let me see here. Wow. I could do that. Well, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm going to just hold off on my action, but I'm gonna probably, for my bonus, move sphere. Just the question is going to be, where do I want to run it to? I have an idea. See if I can select the thing again. There we go. I like to move it right on top of these guys.
Which ones?
Number 13.
Okay, you want to move it over there?
Yep, right on top of them.
Okay.
Dunk.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So they need to make a saving throw against the sphere's damage.
Okay. That's Dex, correct?
Correct.
Alright, let's see. Dex. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first one got an 18.
So he's going to probably make it.
Second one got a 19.
And he's going to probably make it. Yeah, I'm a 15 for my
Okay.
spell save.
They still take half, correct?
Or let me see. Yes.
Alright, so half of 7, 4, because I round up. Okay?
So they still get a little bit of a sizzle.
Yeah, they still get a little bit of damage. Both of them.
I mean, it's like, it's not the spell I want to cast on.
Yeah.
It's the one that's going to work for now.
Yep. Okay. That's your any movement for any reason?
No, I'm staying on the ship.
Okay.
Just using my hand, using the force to move my little flaming orb around,
beautiful.
causing havoc.
Lus will go ahead and make another attack at this drow that's in front of her. That's gonna... You watch as she goes ahead and sticks her, like, claws, like, through the bottom of its head, and she tosses him off the side of the waterfall. Like, there are now no more drow guards on that tower. As she's gonna now jump, and you see she goes ahead and lands on top of the spider and digs her claws into it for another attack. That's gonna hit. And that's gonna be... It's gonna be... okay. That one's definitely starting to look hurt at this point. Chucksa.
I had just one, I guess, comment, question, whatever.
Yeah, what's up?
Basically, the other thing we probably need to make note of is that that flaming sphere, as I moved it across there, if the web is capable of catching fire, it would have.
Yes. Yeah, so this is...
You just probably want to make note of that, too.
Thank you. I'll make note of that.
And it also shines a bright light, so if the drow have any effects with bright light...
Okay, thank you.
They get any disadvantage for that?
The only thing they get is disadvantage on perception checks.
They also technically get disadvantage on attack rolls within brightly lit areas.
Not with the sheet that I have. It doesn't say that.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was just throwing it out as a general comment. Not
trying
to be a rules lawyer. No. I know these could be different drow. So
no, that's okay. But they do have. I will say they do have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. No, it does say disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, I just had to look a little further down. Dude. I'm
as long as there's a brightly lit area.
While
or if a target they're trying to attack.
Okay, well it says while in sunlight.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. This isn't sunlight.
That's not
this
sunlight.
Isn't sunlight. It's just fire.
Yeah. Okay. Chuck though. With DeMarco on deck.
Yep. So I guess I'm on the top of the Voidflyer, getting ready to jump off.
Yep, on the top deck.
Let's see something. DeMarco, you're gonna have to get me closer. I can't make that jump.
That's the plan when I can.
So I guess I'll,
If you want to hold your action to, like, make a jump for when she gets closer.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, I'll allow that. That's fine. Demakra.
Let's see. I have 70 feet of movement, right?
You do.
All right. I'm gonna fly in as close to that bridge as I can so Choktha can make that jump.
Okay, and this one correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and I don't know how to move all of you, so just so
Still on the ship.
yeah, you're
Understood.
you're still on the ship, except for Chocolate, because at this point, you just pop down right there.
Yep.
Okay, that was your rigid action. Demakra, you still have some movement.
Can I say something?
If I can.
Yes,
can
you
I
may.
ask? Can I ask Choctha? Do you want me to back off again until you're ready?
Yeah, I was gonna say, back off, get the ballista clear shot so they can rip the door off.
I'm gonna back up a little bit again. Not quite as far away as we were, maybe half that distance.
Okay.
And maneuver it so the ballista is facing the door of number 11.
Okay.
That you all moved us back onto the ship.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted to say, Chocolate?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure that I didn't. Back at the top.
Since that was the full round, would the ballista crew get to go? Because I know none of them
Yes.
are on the turn. Okay.
Yep, they can now go.
So I'll go ahead and roll for that
Yes, you may.
griffin shot.
In the door.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez. Can we keel haul them? I mean, obviously they aren't learning properly.
All right, time for some deft hands.
Yeah. You can see this time it fires through.
Damn it, Lucas.
But it hits right here. Like right next to you, Chokta. It fires. They just couldn't aim for shit.
Great.
That unfortunately is their turn. Rance, it is now your turn.
Here's the question. How far did you back up, Democrat?
I would have backed up half the distance that we were. So however far forward we went to get to where Choctha could jump,
Like right,
half that.
like right here.
That's
Did
about
the
where
Drow-
we were before,
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
it?
like
When did the Drow attack?
So
Out of
like half
curiosity.
the distance
The
closer.
Drow.
Right before they attack right before Choctha, but the one that that Lust was fighting is dead.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that had the token that had the initiative, you deleted it.
Yeah.
So I guess go ahead and do their turn now.
Yeah, unfortunately. Dang it. That's what happens when you try to do them all as... let's see.
Where's the leader? He's dead, they're running.
Yeah, they were...
I was gonna say-
They were after Truck, though, right?
They go after or before Choctha, I think.
Yeah, they went
12?
before Truck, though.
Okay. And so do
I think
like
they got a 13.
when they die, do like what you did to the spider and put the X on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't remove them. I didn't mean to remove it. I just... okay. So, they are going to go ahead and make hand crossbow shots right now at the current moment. So, you've got, these are currently, there's not, I don't think, any more. No, there is still these guys up here, so they can make 2 shots. They're gonna go ahead and make those shots at, you Choctha?
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 9.
Miss.
Okay. Second one is a natural 20.
Oh,
So
dang.
that is going to be... so I rolled like shit, so only 4 piercing damage. Go ahead and make me a constitution.
Oh, but they have.
Make me a constitution
no.
saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Good thing,
Oh.
good thing I'm proficient.
Yep, you're good.
Oh my god.
And
Drow
those,
sleep poison.
Yeah, I was going to say those the two Drow there up on 13 need to also do a saving throw.
Thank you for reminding me. That's what was the DC? 15.
15.
That's a fail, and that's a fail.
All right,
Pretty
they
good
both
damage
take
for
10.
2d6.
They both take 10 points of damage then.
They are both dead.
Again, I'm smelling peanut butter and popcorn.
Okay.
Alright.
So now, Rez, it's your turn.
Cool. Could I make the jump if I tried?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Looking up long jump is the number of feet equal to your strength score.
I have 7 strength.
Yeah, you would just you would probably like jump off and fall right into
It'd be
the
like a
water.
Wile E. Coyote situation where it'd be
Yeah.
like in the air for a few minutes. And
Yeah.
like, forget that there's no ground beneath me.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
Is there a conventional lock on the door to his cell?
Give me a second.
Like, what's the lock situation?
I will answer that question for you. From what you can tell, the cave looks like it is built kind of into like this mountainside. From what you can tell, it looks like there is some sort of lock on the door.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the lock.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack.
Steady aim. Let's go. I forgot to hit roll. Oh, 27?
27 works. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack on that lock?
No, what? Fuck it, why not? Sure.
Oh, that was a shit roll. 12 damage.
12 damage? It definitely took some damage, but it's still there.
Damn it, that's all I can really do.
Alright.
You guys have the Drow situation. I was going to attempt to shoot the lock off to make it easier, since apparently the ballista can't hit for shit.
Okay. You watch as the spider does take 2 attacks at lust. No, it only takes the 1 attack. Yeah, it just takes the 1 attack. Which misses. So that's its turn.
What about the one next to me?
That one should be dead. I believe. No. It can still make an attack. And it also could still do this too. Forgot it was there. Okay. It'll make its attack at you. It's right there. That is a natural 19. For
Just hits.
Okay.
Or well, if natural 19, then yeah, it would hit. Because
Yeah, it's a natural 19 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. Where's the D8? It's gonna be 3 points of piercing damage. Then I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw, DC 11.
Ooh, failed that one.
That's gonna be 11 points of poison damage. And that's it for that one. That's the only spider left. Right now that you can see. Mark.
Yes, I'm going to try to see if I can grab my, I think, yeah, that Drow token is in my way.
Is it?
But I was going to probably move my flaming sphere to like right here.
Okay, to hit the spider?
Be able to hit the spider, correct.
Okay.
So it gets to do its saving throw.
Dex save. That's a 3.
And that's a 3 as well.
Okay. Minimal damage, okay.
Minimal damage, just about.
That's your bonus action, right?
That was my bonus attack. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I'm trying to be cautious with my spells this time around.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Help out the people with the ballista, because they're rolling that once.
Sure. Yeah, I can roll that. I just got done rolling a 1 right there. So, yeah, I guess I could probably help them out. I don't know if I could do guidance for them or.
I'll let you do guidance.
Because if I can give them guidance, actually, worst case scenario, I can also give them my inspiration that I'm still sitting on from like 4 or 5 times ago, when I took my hand off and freed myself. I have still yet to actually use that inspiration point. I'm sitting on it still.
So
this could be a good time.
So inspiration, only you can use.
No, you can give inspiration. You can give inspiration to other people.
I have never seen that happen, but sure. I mean, I've never seen that happen. Is that a... Let me see. I've just never seen anyone do it. Let me see. I just want to double check.
Yep. Additionally, if you have inspiration, you can reward another player.
To one another if they choose. Okay, it does say that. I've just never seen anybody do that. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worse. So, yeah, if anything, I'm going to give them my inspiration if they suck.
Okay. Okay, I will make note of that.
We're not going to die again, not because of this.
Okay, so I'll say for your turn. Besides that, you go down, and if things go bad, you give them the inspiration die.
Sounds good.
Okay. Luz will go ahead and make another attack on this spider. Okay, that hits. She's going to do... Oh, wow. Okay, she cuts right through that spider. And you watch as she just continues to run. And she gets right here before... No, she gets right here with her speed. Then right behind her, out of the door, you can kind of see right here, Chokta. You can see the door swings open, and you can now see standing there this Drow female kind of walks out.
Oh.
She's a little more skimpily dressed than her counterparts, but you can see she is definitely not happy about what's going on.
Is she wearing any metal?
She is not wearing any metal.
Is she holding anything?
Huh?
Is she holding anything that's metal?
Or, I'm wondering just if
anything.
It's like a spellcasting focus.
Anything.
It looks like, at the moment, looks like to be just an amulet around her neck.
Darn.
That's metal?
It is not metal. I know.
We're both just
like, is it metal?
He knows. That's why.
Yeah. But
I want to use that spell.
That was her turn. These two are going to attempt to make shots at Lust. That one misses. And that one misses. Chokta.
Quick question, this spider's dead?
Yes, the spider is dead.
Okay.
Well, I got this big spider on me, and I want to get it off.
We'll kill it.
Yep. Alright, Pepper Box, I'm gonna use, Forceful Shot.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
6 piercing damage.
And it goes 10 feet. It's got to do a strength save, right?
Yeah, strength save. Yeah, strength save will be pushed back 15 feet.
What's the DC?
$14.
Natural 20.
Dang. Alright, fine then. Bonus action, palm pistol.
Okay.
And same thing.
Okay.
Forceful shot.
Okay.
I want this thing off of me.
Okay, that hits.
9 piercing damage.
It rolled with, I kid you not, an 18. But, with that damage, you do enough damage to kill it.
Okay.
Okay, that one's dead.
It is dead. No more spiders that you can see.
Does that count as a significant threat?
What does?
Spider?
A significant threat? No. There are no more spiders at the current moment.
Well, what I mean is, like, if I kill a significant threat with a firearm, then I get a grit point back.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. It's my action and bonus action, and I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Demakra.
Okay. Still don't have that door open yet, correct?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do I know if I'm omniscient about this ship, do I know that Rez was thinking about jumping over also?
Possibly,
Would I
yes.
Okay. Do I also know that the ballista crew is dropping the ball?
You can definitely tell that there is no bullet. Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
You probably heard me sigh as I'm going down below to where the ballistica is.
Yeah, you can hear you. Yeah, you can hear them like arguing downstairs about whose fault it was.
Okay. Does moving the ship count as my action? Or could I technically do, like, movement and then an extra 70 feet as my action as if I was doing a dash?
I don't think you need to move that much, though, do you?
Depending.
Let me see. That's a good question.
I mean, to answer your question, Chocolate, technically, no, I don't. But I want to see what the answer to this is.
Let's see here.
Still a good thing to know.
Huh?
On their turn, the Spelljammer determines how far the ship moves up to its maximum speed. On its turn, a ship can be turned and reoriented so its ultimates can aim and fire at any target within range. It doesn't say what other action besides moving would you want to try to attempt to do from the helm.
Well, ideally, what I would like to do is move forward enough so that Rez could jump, but he didn't hold an action to do that, so I would have to shout at him to do so. And then what I would like to do is, like, hold something, like hold an action to, when he does jump, move back again. Although there's no enemies there, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, there's no enemies there.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's
gonna
also
yell
the
the-
priestess that showed up.
Yeah, but Lust is over there, and I'm gonna hope that she's probably gonna be able to reach out and touch us, even if
Yeah.
I'm not close. So I'm gonna
The
yell at
nice
the
thing
ballistic
is
crew.
that there's no, from like this point back, there are no enemies.
Yeah, in
Well,
theory, we should
maybe
be
inside
fine.
here, there might be some enemies in there.
I'm
they're
gonna yell to
behind him,
Ballista crew.
but they're behind him.
Sathas can fire that better than you, and I'm gonna move forward so that Rez has the distance, or the lack of distance, to jump over. Could he do so
The
on
lack
his
of
turn?
distance. with my -2 modifier.
I was like, oh, cool, money.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. At the end
Would you
of
do like acrobatics to jump across?
No,
could-
it requires strength.
no, okay. I'll tell you what. If your acrobatics is better, I will allow you to do acrobatics because monks can do that. I don't see why you can't. Personally,
I'm okay with the plan that Demarco's going with.
okay, that's fine too.
The
So-
closer I get, the faster I can get to my thieves' tools.
Yep, that's fine. So,
Exactly. So I'm moving up.
so you're moving forward, dropping him off, and backing up.
That's what I'd love to do.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Just in cases.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay, then that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's get over
Let's go.
there. Or
Ballista crew can
Yes, they can fire at this point.
hold their action
Okay, you want them to hold?
until she moves back.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. So it's at the top of the round with Rez.
Alright. Since DeMarco's moving, I'm jumping down to get and pulling out my thieves' tools.
Okay. I'll let you go ahead and attempt to make a thieves' tools check if you'd like.
Jumping down and heading towards that door. Thieves' tools check, that's just sleight of hand, correct?
Yes.
Uh, 16. The lock is slightly damaged.
It is slightly damaged. That will affect the DC some. So the DC was a DC 20 check. With that, I'll say 16 is just enough.
Yes.
So you find the spot where it's damaged, and you're like, that kind of opened up some space for you to work, and you hear a creak as you just push the gate open. And Koto kind of looks up at you, he's like, you know, at first I wasn't too keen on you, Rez. I take that back now.
Yeah, all great and dandy. Get moving.
Sounds great. And you see, as he goes ahead, and he hops over you and does his Hadozi shit, and hops from here to here, and then jumps off and lands onto the side of the ship. He's already there that quick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's just hanging off the side of the current moment. He hasn't gone up to where the top deck is at the moment. So that was your movement and that was your action.
Right.
Any bonus action?
I can't see the priestess from here.
No, you can't.
I assume. No, okay. But I did see her come out.
You
when
did
I was
see
on
her
the
come
ship.
out.
Alright. I think I might have enough movement to just put myself back onto that platform and just wait. Essentially, I will wait to see what that priestess is going to do before I do anything else.
Okay.
Ideally, we leave before she gets to do too much.
Ideally. But we don't live in an ideal world.
Koto was holding his action, so that was his turn. Mark.
Alrighty. Oh, things kind of like totally changed here now. So,
Yeah.
give me 1 second here. Let me first see, because it was right here. Oh, there we go. I could literally move it onto her. I could go down that route, or actually, I could do that and still do that. Nice. Okay. What I'm going to do is this. I know I have this in here somewhere. Is it? Does this 26 hit her?
26 does hit.
There you go.
Okay, wow. 20 acid damage.
And then 3 more next turn.
3 more next turn. Wow.
Yep. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Okay.
Because we have a flaming sphere that's still going on, and I'm going to be moving it because it was right here, if you remember right.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm going to move it to right here.
Okay.
Which should be perfectly fine. That's only like 25 feet.
Yes.
I can literally move it on top of her, but then Lust will get hit too. So I'm going to put it like right here. Like it's like right next to her, but yet not where Lust will get pinged.
Yeah.
So she can do her roll.
On a miss, 7 damage. If
That's if she fails.
let's see. Okay, no, unfortunately, that's all that she's able to do.
So, yeah, that was my action, my bonus to move it. And I'm waiting for a reaction.
Okay, 7 fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to do my reaction.
What reaction are you waiting to do?
Oh. I'm waiting for her to try to do something.
Oh, okay, okay.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay.
Silvery Barbs is laying in wait.
Okay. You watch as it's Lust's turn. As you bring that orb close, you can see Lust is getting a little nervous, but as long as it stays like close to the bridge, you see she's kind of like, okay, that's safe. You watch as she's gonna go ahead and take a quick like glance over at her. She's just gonna. You watch as she's just gonna hold herself close and just rip open like where her like skin is, and you watch these tentacles and tendrils open and just thrill out as the beautiful form that Lust usually takes is no more, and you see that monster that you guys have gotten used to seeing, and right above the priestess, almost this purplish green portal rises above, and you see these purple tendrils strike down as she does Hungers of the Dark. And there is wow. Okay, so the priestess is going to take 2d6 acid and 2d6 cold damage. So here we go. This is going to be the acid damage first. That's going to be 8 points of acid damage. Then 6 points of cold damage, so 14 points of damage total. Let's see. It is now the Drow's turn. These Drow are going to try and take shots at you, Rez. Seeing you across the way. That is a 14.
Does not hit.
And an 18.
That hits.
That hits, okay. That has gone through.
I will use Uncanny Dodge to reduce that damage when you roll it.
Okay, that's going to be 4 piercing damage, so...
So I take half damage, only 2 damage to me.
2 damage. Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 13.
12. I am asleep.
Yeah. No, it's only if you fail by 5 or more.
I am now poisoned.
Yeah, you are just poisoned for an hour. No worries.
Yes.
No worries.
Oh wait, hang on. No, wait, no, I'm not immune to poison. I just have resistance to poison.
Okay. You watch as she goes ahead and she grabs the amulet and she rips it from her neck, and you watch as the amulet from underneath begins to open a portal underneath. I will now am going to roll a D100 as she is going to attempt to summon demon.
I knew it. I knew demons would be involved.
This is I probably can't do a silvery bar.
Unfortunately not. I really wish you could, but can.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to roll a D100. I'm going to do this in the chat. There's a 30% chance this works. If it fails, she takes some psychic damage.
She summons a Baylor.
Alright, so we're going to roll a D100. If she gets anywhere from 1 to 30, she summons a demon. Are you ready? 61, there is no demon.
Ooh.
Oh, we got lucky.
And she is going to take 5 points of psychic damage. You see she goes to try and do so, and you watch as there's a distortion in the portal. And you watch as she just, and like faces away. And that, unfortunately, is her turn. Chocolate, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. Gonna go over to Rez. Say, hey, let's get back to the ship. Hold on. I wrap 2 of my arms around him and use the other 2 to pull back using the grapple hook to get back onto the ship.
Okay. So you're just using that to kind of like zip line your way back to the ship.
Yep.
Okay. So you are back on the ship. Demakra.
Is that my? So that's my action.
Yeah, I would say that's probably your action to get back on the ship. You're safely back on the ship.
Bonus action, I'd like to use Second Wind.
You may do that.
Let me double check how much that heals.
It's 1d10 plus fighter level?
Yep.
90 points, okay.
Much better.
Alright. Anything else for you?
Nothing else I can do, I don't think. Remember, I have action surge, don't I?
You do have extra surge if you want to use it.
Sure. I'll aim for the priestess.
Okay.
And is that amulet still... She's just holding it?
Yeah, the portal at this point is closed. She can still use it as a focus, but she can no longer summon a demon now. So unfortunately, once per day.
I'm gonna use... Disarming shot
Okay.
on this. Does 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Didn't think so. Darn.
It was a good attempt.
It was a good attempt.
I like
That's
where
good
your
turn.
mind's at.
Democritus, your turn.
Okay, Lust is the only one not back on the ship, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And besides the priestess, the only other enemies we can see are this drow over here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. She had a pretty good jump when she got off the ship. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to fly the ship here.
Okay. So you're gonna move it, like, right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, we all fell. Ah.
Hey, shit happens, man.
Wheel out! Zzz. Hang on, lizards! That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Rez.
Those drows are annoying me. It poisoned me. I don't like that. Steady shot, which means I have not technically just a flat roll against them.
Yeah.
Since I am poisoned,
Yep, since you up was one.
that's not gonna hit.
Okay.
Took my shot at them, so now I can't move. So I will just stay on the ship. I warned them. I'm like, I'll shoot you. Don't do it.
Okay. Koto's gonna pull himself up onto the ship. You see, at this point, he gets down to where you are, Democritus. Like, alright, so what's the plan? And who is the scary purple beast woman?
The plan is to punch it out of here, out through the ceiling of this cavern. And she's with us. She helps save your butt.
Right. Okay. That's all I need to know. And you see, he goes ahead and goes underneath the spelljammer. You see, he goes ahead and lifts up a panel that you didn't notice, and you see he pulls out a musket. And he's gonna go ahead and take a shot at the priestess.
Oh, okay then.
Let's see, where are you? Yep, okay. Unfortunately, that does not hit. Kind of goes wide. Mark.
All right. Well, for my action is going to be 17 hit
17 just hits.
on check here.
Yep.
Cool. That's 10 points of necrotic,
10 points of necrotic damage.
and then also she gets to
that's-
do her roll. DC 15.
That was a natural 20.
Oh,
So it's going to be 4 damage.
4 points of damage.
Yep. That's still 14 points of damage. That's still pretty good.
That's good, yeah. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Anything else? That's your action, bonus action.
Let me see here. If you hit. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That was my attack and bonus. And I'm hoping she tries to cast a spell. Cast a spell.
Alright, Lust is gonna go ahead. And you watch as she kind of just flips around. I'll say, Rez, you probably see this. She flips her arm over, and you see it almost like extends 20 feet and grabs onto the side of the ship. And she pulls herself onto the ship. But she's still holding concentration on Hunger of Adar. She is going to take an attack of opportunity from the priestess. That's a natural 1. But here comes Hunger of Adar. Let's see. She is not looking great. She is still up. At this point, you watch as she's going to go ahead. She's going to attempt. Right on top of the ship, she's gonna go ahead and cast Insect Plague.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Is Insect Plague an attack roll, or
It
is
is
it a
not.
saving throw?
It's a con save.
Oh, well then.
So I need a con save.
From everyone?
Everybody on top on the top deck, which would be everybody. Everybody except for Demakra.
Oh. I also didn't realize I had advantage on being poisoned.
Oh. Well.
Well, yeah, but that's alright. I would have probably got poisoned anyway.
Yeah. Alright, con
Is
save.
Is this a poison effect or no?
Yeah, this is Insect Plague. Yes, it is.
Cool,
It is
advantage.
poison.
Come on, let me see. Double check.
Same here. I got advantage.
No, it is just. It is
No.
not. It is not poison damage. I'm sorry. You would think
Ignore that rule.
you would think
What is it? What type of damage is it?
it is just piercing. I don't know why it's. Why would it be a con save if it's just piercing damage? But that's what it says.
Ignore my first roll. I got a 4.
Okay. You guys are going to take those that failed.
What was the DC?
DC is going to be 15.
22 piercing damage. God damn.
Yeah, 22
Wow!
points of piercing damage. Yeah.
I need to roll another con save to see if I still have Flaming Sphere working.
Yep, so it's going to be half is 11. Yeah, you're good.
Oh!
Yep, it's still up.
Woohoo! But I still take 22 points of
You
damage.
still take 22 points of damage. Chocolate, you take
Lord.
half. So you take 11 points of damage. Okay. And she is concentrating on that.
Oh, that's concentration. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Choctha, it is your turn.
Just get us out of here. Democracy.
Yeah. Yeah, kick the tires and light the fires.
I'll give a parting shot off.
Parting shot?
The need for speed.
Alright, go ahead and make that attack.
Now I hit.
Oh,
24 hits.
11 damage.
How do you want to do it?
That's a good question. mean, headshots are always nice.
Headshot, okay. You kind of line up right where you know her head's going to be, right between the eyes. And you watch as she kind of stands there for a second and then falls into the water. As she collapses with the water, you watch as the plague of insects from you vanishes, ending concentration. These guys all missed their shots. That's why I didn't even worry. They both got natural ones. Chocolate, anything else for you?
Nope.
Right. Damakra.
Hold on to your tails. Full speed toward the exit.
Alright. You all begin to punch it. And at this point you see like a couple of the two Drow like begin to take shots, but if you're at this point out of their range, but they still attempt to do so anyway. You guys are currently out of combat.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you guys are currently speeding, flying away from where this is, and you are gunning it. You're not slowing down any at this current moment, correct?
Nope.
Okay. You zoom through, and you can see a couple of like torches begin to light up in the city, as well as you hear sounds of like what almost sounds like a horn begin to the sound from inside the city, as there has been some notification of an attack. But you
Something is amiss.
are able to get right at the hole as you hear the sound of that horn. Where do you go from here?
Oh God.
I would be heading back toward where I know the exit is, that hole that we entered through.
Take us home.
Alright, take you completely out. Alright, you begin maneuvering through. I gotta stop the song because it's still giving
I don't like the way you said that.
That you are still in danger. You guys aren't in danger at the current moment, but you are going at a pretty fast pace at the current moment as you are flying through these tunnels. And you see Koto at this point. Alright, now that we're out of immediate danger, someone want to explain to me what is going on? There we go.
Oh, gee, where to start? You know, long story short, we're trapped in another world.
Right. Great. Where's the captain?
Dead.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Oh well, not you, the other captain.
Japan is
Oh, right.
dead?
Or missing. We don't exactly know what happened to him. He turned into a slod or something.
Well, we found his body, didn't we?
He attacked
Is he
you.
dead?
You found the slod, yes. He attacked you guys inside the lab.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Yep.
We technically killed him.
That's how he would have wanted
To be
it
fair,
anyway.
he tried to kill us.
No. So, who's still left?
There's you, the four of us. Is there
Adore.
anyone? No, Adore, yeah. That's it.
So, most people made it out at least.
The druid lady, didn't she die?
Yeah. Captain Japan just.
Yeah, stabbed her through the heart.
Yeah. He rolled a
The,
critical hit on his attack on her. So.
so there's we're down 2 crew members, but
3.
we still have 3 crew
We
members.
lost our pilot as well.
Oh, yeah, and the 6 of us are what's left. Don't get too excited now.
No, it's honestly, Zygos was a real jerk, but he didn't deserve to die the way he did. Well, so what's the plan from here? Any way of escaping or anything?
Yes and no. We
It's
believe
complicated.
we can leave the planet, but we suspect we're in a place called Dreadspace.
Yeah, we don't really have a way of leaving the system.
What's our current heading? What was your plan after getting me?
Oh, there wasn't really anything after we got you.
Oh, go back to the
We were
shop.
gonna-
Take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Weren't we gonna drop off Lust at that other system?
We're gonna leave the planet?
I thought that was the plan, unless I misheard.
I thought that was
The
the
only
plan
other
too.
thing to do here would be explore that city, but we can't do that without those suits.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
And we don't want to deal with the space clowns.
Yeah.
There's not much we can do for the lunar dragonborn.
Drow will always be a problem.
I'm sort of glad you showed up when you did. They were about to ship me off before you arrived. Alright, so that's the plan. Arrive back at this workshop, recoup ourselves, then head off here?
Yeah.
That's the simplified version of that, but yeah.
Alright. Well, you should already know that I'm willing to go wherever the rest of you go. Where place I could do for Captain Japan's sake. Just tell me where you need me, Captain. He looks over to you, Chakta.
Right now, tell us what you need. I mean, you've been captured by the Drow for a while.
Honestly,
Did they feed you well?
for the most part, it was all scraps, but they did feed us. It was not the best food, but they did starve us. It was more just predominantly what they had us doing during the day, the work, the so-called entertainment they want us to provide for their court or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Just take some time and rest then.
Okay. That sounds good to me then.
If
Oh.
you, well, if or when you decide you want food, tell Mark. He'll fix you up something nice.
Alright. I'll let you know. And you see, kinda heads down. Do you know that? Well, I I guess he probably didn't die the greatest death, but do we know what happened to the captain's body?
Well, what did we do with it again?
It pretty much, once that thing becomes a slod, it's a slod at that point. And when it dies, it just dies. You don't know when the captain may have died, like Captain Japan, not slod. There's still time from when you guys left the Wavewrecker to the time you guys woke up on Blutespur that you guys cannot account for.
That's when my 100th birthday was during that time.
Probably, most likely. At this point, Koto has headed off to at least rest for right now, as you guys are making your way back to the workshop. Easy enough, you guys make it back to the workshop without too much worry. You arrive back. What plans do you want to make?
Well, I guess we should figure out our next destination.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless we want to just take the rest of the day off and think about it tomorrow.
I think Mark's gonna inspect that ballistica to see if it was operator error or actual mechanical error.
Easy enough, it was operator error.
Alright. I don't know if there's any means of idiot proofing.
Unfortunately, not, because they just rolled natural one, so just, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot you could do when you roll a natural one on an attack. Probably just maybe just the heat of the moment.
Easily excitable.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to try to accomplish besides that?
I don't really have anything.
Okay. Democrat, anything for you?
I'll just make sure I spend some time with Sappy Boy.
Saphis, okay.
Scritches, treats, play some fetch, you know.
He's definitely happy. He's definitely happy to engage in all of that. Rez, anything for you?
Rez is polishing his weapons, just ready for anything.
Chokla, anything for you?
Thinking about how long we've been here. How long have we been here?
You guys don't know. Because there is still time from the crash that you guys don't have time for.
Well, we figured out it was... We figured it out because we saw on the computer thing how long it was.
Yeah, it was...
A few months.
Yeah, it's been at least, I think, 6 months. At least. For you...
How long has it been since...
You guys woke up?
Yeah.
I would say maybe. Maybe 10 days?
Well, by whose perspective? If it's from our perspective, then and maybe 12 days, but there was also, we were gone 19 days that felt like one day to us.
Exactly.
Say our perspective.
Yes.
Been about 10 days, right?
Mm-hmm. From your perspective.
Okay.
It's got to have been more than that. Because it was 4 days alone from the workshop to the Lunar Dragonborn, 4 days back.
Yeah, so that's 8. So it's probably closer to 14. I might be...
By that.
Well, let's say 15, just to round it off.
Okay.
We'll say 15. You guys have been... So this is day 16. Currently. Is that the only question you had, Chocla?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to try to accomplish on this day, as you guys are taking the rest of the day off?
Nope.
Okay.
Might just chat with some people.
Okay. Catch Koto up on everything that you guys have done since arriving here.
Mm-hmm.
Meeting the new parts of meeting the new crew members. Okay. As the day goes by, you guys accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. You guys will get the benefits of a long rest as you guys wake up the next morning. Prepared and rested. What is on the agenda for the day?
We should probably plot a course.
Yeah, figure out what we're doing.
Okay. You guys want to open up the Dreadspace map?
Yeah.
Okay. To open the Dreadspace map. Alright. So, obviously on the Spelljammer chair, you sit down and activate it to where everybody can see it. Accessible. You guys are currently here. You know a little bit about each location. Is there any questions or anything that you guys want to ask about the locations that you know about so far, or what you do know about them?
Remind me where Lust was heading.
Lust is heading towards the Broken Gate, a place known as the Broken Gate.
If I remember correctly, this area, like in here, hasn't been explored by the Mind Flayers yet, right?
Yeah, there are. So within the John Jitoric system, this little space right here, there are 6 planets that have not been explored.
Celeste is heading to the Broken Gate. Is the Broken Gate part of that system? Or?
Yes, the Broken Gate is basically what is left of at least what they know of some sort of society at one point was there. The Broken Gate itself is just now. It was a moon, but now it's been turned into a crescent-shaped city, a skyport.
I say we head over in that direction.
Towards the broken gate?
Sounds as good as anything else. You can make further plans from there.
Any questions or comments from Mark or Rez about the course of action?
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
It's all good with me.
Okay. Your destination is the broken gate in the John Jitoric system. Are you guys ready to leave?
Make sure they have everything they need at the workshop before we leave.
Before you leave, you see Harrywin kind of comes over and gives you something, Demagra, and kind of just gives you just a quick little nod and kind of goes back over to where he's been working at. Looks like a little, almost like a bronze-colored stone. You would know this. This is a sending stone. For you to be able to contact the workshop while you guys are out and about. Hacefield comes over. We weren't sure if you were able to still reach us from wherever you're going to be out there, but we figured it can't hurt to at least try. If nothing else, there's still a chance that it might work, but it might also fail at the same time. If you figure out any other way of reaching us and keeping in contact, we will let you know if anything changes here.
That works for me. Thank you.
Of course, we will continue working on your things. Please take care of each other out there. So you guys now have a sending stone to the workshop that you guys can, if you want to do so, you can install it onto the Spelljammer to where like you can access it from the Spelljammer. Share.
Oh. Do we want to attach it to the ship, or do we want to keep it on one of us?
I kind of like the idea. I was going to say, I kind of like the idea of it being on the ship.
Anyone else?
Sounds like no one's opposed.
All right.
So
we'll attach it to the ship then.
It'll take an hour to attach it to the ship, but that's something that you guys can do. Okay.
I did just think of something else.
Okay, what's up?
We got an extra person. We only need 9 people on the ship.
Yep.
I was wondering if someone, like maybe Odisna, wanted to stay behind.
Odisna would be fine with staying behind if need be.
Not saying anybody has to. It's just, you know, if
everyone is fine with doing whatever you guys want. You guys pretty much save them, so they're pretty much like, hey, if you need an extra hand or something, we can still give that. There's still at least one extra crew member that you guys can have if you guys want them. So,
yeah, having an extra one would be nice. I'm just thinking about, you know, the workshop and if they need anything.
Just make sure none of them are wearing red shirts.
None of them are currently wearing red shirts. I think they're okay.
Then we're fine.
Yeah. So for the time being, you guys will have 10 people at the current moment now.
Yep.
With Koto coming back as first mate. Anything else before you guys head out?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Then, if so, are you guys ready to head off? From and leave Blutespur?
Yep.
Okay. You all board the ship. Man the stations that you are meant to man. The Voidflyer raises up, flies off to from Hastefield's workshop. I assume you are heading straight up to where the mists are.
Isn't that what we saw the Nautiloid ships do?
Yes, you did.
I'm doing the same thing.
You watch as you approach. This mist is just ever encroaching. It seems thick, like you can't see past it. You get within 10 feet of the mist, and you watch almost a tunnel kind of open up within the mist. Almost a straight shot up. Do you continue?
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Yeah?
You go through, and suddenly you feel the ship almost is pushed forward, almost. And for one moment, you are surrounded by the mist that's encroached around the ship. It's not getting closer to the ship; it's just around it, like forming this tunnel. One moment you're there, the next minute you are now in an endless expanse. Just an endless black and almost just desolate, empty space. You take one last look of where you believe the broken gate to be. You turn your face towards your direction and you head off in doing so. And I think that's a perfect place for us to leave off for the evening. Goodbye, my friends. We hope you enjoyed the show. I wish we could continue, but it's time for us to go. Next time, on the Bardic Cauldron.
You done there yet?
I was ready to die.